deep in West Texas. One oil rig is in a battle with itself.
Get ready to work. Get on the floor.
We don't work at banks.
Don't talk about me, bump.
We don't work at the mall.
Get out of here.
I mean, we work in living hell.
They'll endure pain.
Look out!
And exhaustion as they attempt the impossible.
Drilling 4 holes in 50 days, man, that's gonna be tough.
Now the pressure's building.
Hey, watch out!
They can kill and eat each other, as far as I'm concerned.
And they'll keep on fighting
Come on, sir, let's get it out!
just for a taste
Don't drill, baby. Love it. Love it and want some more of it.
of black gold.
Another long day, another hard night. Keep it on the bottom, turning to the right. Cut up, banged up, busted bones. A lot of good men give their souls for black gold.
Previously on Black Gold, driller Pee Wee pushed Worm Cheston to his breaking point.
Sissy.
Brandon's ego exploded on the night crew.
I don't need you telling me I'm not doing my motherfucking job. Either he does his job right, or they'll find somebody that will.
And Gerald's rookie mistake almost shut down the rig.
I know it's cream of the crop. We're supposed to be best of the best out here on daylight.
I opened the wrong valve. Leave me alone right now.
It's 6 a.m. at Big Dog 28, and Pee Wee's day crew's just beginning their shift, and they're already behind.
We're 10,250 foot, drilling ahead slowly, but surely. A little behind, but it's still drilling.
To make matters worse, tool pusher Freddy's on the phone with the main office, and it doesn't sound good.
Walter Smith, probably.
Okay. All right, buddy. All right, thanks, Kaiser. Bye.
Freddy's been tipped off that the Big Dog bosses are planning to inspect Rig 28 sometime this week. And Autry Stevens' right-hand man, Walter Smith, will personally handle the inspection.
Drillers watch the roughneck, tool pushers watch the drillers, and I watch all of them. I can drive up on location and walk around the rig. A 5-minute walk, and I can tell you if people on the rig are doing their job or not.
With the pressure to drill 4 wells in 50 days and a looming inspection, Freddy knows he'll be fired if there are any problems with the rig.
When Walter shows up, you know, he's coming out to check out things and make sure that we're taking care of the arm. That's always stressful. You know, if he sees something that might be wrong or something on the rig where, you know, he's going to let you know about it.
Now Freddy's going to crack the whip to get Big Dog 28 ready for inspection.
Keep drilling that hole. I don't want no messes nowhere. I don't want no downtime. You better snap that whip and get them going.
But over at the pits, the rig's oldest roughneck is moving at his own pace.
I ain't trying to prove nobody I'm 21 years old. I'm an old bastard.
For years, Gerald ruled the rig and was known as the toughest driller in the oil fields.
If I ever see you stick your finger in the bottom of that pipe, I'll cut that son of a bitch up.
Now the 50-year-old is second in command, working as the derrick man.
Sure, an easier way to do this.
But working derricks is a young man's game and physically brutal compared to being the driller.
Oh, Gerald, he tries hard, but he's too damn old. We're too young of a rig for something like that. For someone like that to keep up. Once he's doing one thing, that's all his mind can focus on is that one thing. He can't do more than one thing at a time.
I don't worry about keeping up with them kids. I don't try to keep up with them. They're half my age. You know, I try to work smart and not fast or hard. And so I try to make every move that I make count.
where they do a lot of ripping and running and wasting steps and stuff. I try not to waste too many. When you get my age, you can't afford to waste those steps. You got to make every one of them count.
After only a few days of punishing manual labor, sorting barrels and hauling 50-pound bags, he's even slower than when he started.
A lot of material going down that hole right now. But reach coating a lot of sacks up them stairs. For an old man, that's hard work.
At this rate, Gerald won't last long. He'll have to figure out how to get a drilling job if he wants to stick around. Up on the rig floor, Worm Cheston's also feeling the pain.
I got this one out a little bit.
He's struggling to keep up with the day crew's breakneck pace, but they're 200 feet from finishing the hull, and no one's gonna slow down now.
What the heck? Put out, Barry.
After 2 weeks, Cheston's barely survived the job.
What's bothering you?
I'm dizzy.
Sissy.
Now he's determined to prove he belongs on Big Dog 28, but his crew's not making it easy.
Gonna get the kicked out of me. These guys ride me really hard, but I mean, you know, you gotta earn your respect out here on the rig, and the guys aren't gonna give me any respect unless I put out, you know, unless I do a good job out here on the rig. You know, I gotta earn my respect out here.
Hey, Word! Barry, man! Cheston, he's here, and he's Cheston. I don't. He's here. Hurry the up! It didn't get no better over the weekend.
To call himself a roughneck, Cheston has to earn driller Pee-wee's respect. And that won't be easy.
Cause this crew sucks. I mean, we got a retard and a senior citizen on my crew. Come on. I mean, that's it.
At the 2 p.m. shift change, driller Ron's night crew is taking over the rig.
What you got going on, Dick?
Same old just drilling ahead.
That'll work, then.
All right.
That'll be great.
Right now we're about 145 foot from TD. Everybody's just in a hurry. I mean, everybody wants to get done, like, man, so you really gotta kind of, don't give you much time to play with.
We gotta watch our ass right now. I mean, any mess up, you know, could mean an extra day or two of drilling. And right now, you know, we don't want to do that.
But with Freddie on the warpath, Ron and his crew are in for a world of hurt.
Get these hoses taken out of these holes. If the hole's covered up,
Yes, sir.
and take the hoses and stack them up back here or something. Make it look halfway decent back here.
Yes, sir.
All the we're not using, airlines, whatever, get all that picked up. Walter Smith on his way out here.
I know.
Well, we need to get all the paint cans, center cans, all that kind of stuff off the.
I know. Where'd Freddie go?
Oh, downstairs. He was on the phone by his truck.
Just irritates the out of me, man.
I'll tell you can tell.
He thinks everybody's stupid.
Yeah.
In reality, I think he's a stupid mother.
All them holes, put the covers over all them holes.
All right.
The main man, old Walter Smith, the head of drilling operation, is coming out here.
But before I left, he said, do whatever the mud man told you to do. He told me do. That's why I did it.
No, I ain't on your ass.
All right.
Let's move it. You're gonna have to have this one, right?
No, I need that one.
No, you don't.
Okay, I'll roll that one up and I'll use this.
Okay.
Sound good to you?
What a hand.
All right.
What a hand.
Then going back to the damn trailer. We needed to, mother. He said, well, go pick up that bucket. I said, well, you want me to pick it up before or after I roll up this hose, mother? Feel like whooping his ass, throwing his ass in the pit.
Being pushed around by the pusher turns Brandon into a walking powder keg ready to blow.
I mean, he just wants to dictate everybody's every move out here, man. I'm getting sick and tired of it. I mean, I understand he's my boss and all, but damn. Give us a break, man. Well, dude. He wants everything done his little way. Crockett. There's more than one way to do things out here, man. When Freddie's here, I guess there ain't. I guess it's Freddie's way.
I don't care if he's upset or not, you know? If he don't like it, you don't have to talk to me, you just gotta work for me.
After being pummeled by his boss all day, Brandon's ready to explode by the time he meets his girlfriend Michelle at the bar. And the rig's the only thing on his mind.
There was some hands working on a pump. One of them was standing on the pipe wrench. When he engaged the pipe wrench caught him on his arm and threw his ass over the pump under the sub and compound fractured his arm, you know? Blood everywhere, like that. I seen this dude's finger get cut off. Yeah.
Very dangerous.
Yeah.
I never thought that I would be dating a roughneck. I always thought maybe it would be like a doctor or a lawyer, but what can he do? You know, it's a job and that's what he knows and that's what he's best at. It's crazy out there. I mean, you never know what to expect. I worry about him a lot.
Their relationship may be short-lived if Brandon can't leave his job at the rig.
How long you think you'll be roughnecking?
Hell, baby, I don't know, man. I mean, I love to do, you know, what I do every day. It may seem weird, you know. Who likes to go get muddy, get dirty, and hear engines roaring, you know, every day? That's me. I mean, I love it. That's what I like to do, you know. I'm a roughneck, babe.
Right.
Coming up, Freddie pushes a driller to the edge.
I'm gonna beat the out of somebody off here right now.
And later,
You know me.
on Big Dog 28, Pee-wee's day crew is off, and driller Oscar and his relief crew take over with less than 100 feet to go. But Oscar's known more for practical jokes than drilling.
Yeah, you know, my hands, you know, I give them a hard time. You know, I like to play with them. It's fun.
And nobody gets it worse than Oscar's brother, Gabino.
Get stuff in there again.
Oscar's my older brother. He likes to stay on my ass.
So you mother. Think about that.
With an inspection looming, tool pusher Freddie still on the warpath, and Oscar has no idea what he's walked into.
See where that line's hanging at?
Hey, you need to move it back this way. You know, every now and then you need to look up. Come on, Ben. You got the strength of a girl. That's the last one you just picked up. Right here's where you're at. And we just keep getting ourselves further and further behind. You put a little bit of pressure on these guys, get these holes drilled, you know. That's what they're getting paid for. When we're doing something, we need to make damn sure that things is going right for us. You know, we're trying to get this well drilled, and these hands go ahead and pick their damn feet up and start doing that's right so we can get this sumbitch drilled. I mean, you guys are going to have to damn pick up or damn ship out, one or the other. It's the ball's in y'all's court, whatever y'all want to do.
I guess I'll ship out of this mother.
Oscar, he got a little short fuse on him. He can't really say too much because he gets his feelings hurt and then he gets a little pissed off, but that's just part of it, you know? He can either go with the flow or he can go down the road. Don't make no difference to me. I'm gonna be here when he's gone.
With only an hour left in the shift, Freddie tries to make peace with the hot-headed driller.
Y'all keep it. I don't give a these motherfuckers. I'm gonna suck my damn. That's what I'm saying. This thing call me lazy. Dad, that's call me damn lazy. Call my damn crew lazy. I don't play that damn game.
We're just on a time schedule, man.
got to beat the out of somebody. That's how I feel right now. Oh, I don't know. Just went from working our ass. I guess we were keeping an eye on slowing down. This rig ain't trying to slow down for nobody. And they're saying we were shutting down too many times. That.
At 2 p.m., driller Ron's night crew is back for another round of tool pusher pain.
You know, earlier Oscar and Freddie, they got into it. I don't really know what it was about. Somebody, Freddie said they're not getting nothing done or anything. And, Oscar's always had a pretty good, hard-working crew and everything, so I find that hard to believe myself. Freddie, he just starts the same old every day, you know.
Just looking the rig over to make sure things are picked up, straightened up on the rig. You're supposed to check up on your girls every now and then to make sure they're doing their job.
Suddenly, the drill slows to a crawl less than 50 feet from the bottom of the well.
Oh, please slow down to 10 foot an hour. That's bad. I'll go ahead and pull this kid out of the hole. Get strap tape ready, get everything ready so we get this done. We don't look like a bunch of Keystone cops trying to make a damn bit trip.
The $60,000 drill bit's worn out. To change it, they'll have to pull out over 2 miles of pipe. Freddie orders them to start tripping pipe. Each 90-foot stand of pipe weighs almost a ton. Derek Man Brandon has the most dangerous job on the rig. He's 100 feet in the air, wrangling the pipe as it flies out of the hole.
My life's in that driller's hands, you know? Dangerous going on right now. We could bend the derrick in half, and that'd kill me automatically, you know? We could have a blowout right now, and I'd be up the creek without a paddle.
With a bit change underway and less than 50 feet to go, this well should be done by morning.
Little things on this rig is heating us up. We could all lose our damn jobs.
While Ron deals with Freddie and the bit change 40 miles away in Midland, driller Oscar's finally home, and he's brought his problems with him.
How was work?
About to whoop a tool pusher's ass. Motherfucker got my nerves. Thinking about quitting, but well, I'm pretty frustrated. I mean, I rob my crew all day long, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't gonna let nobody tell me that my crew ain't worth it. He asked me if I was quitting, I told him, well, we'll find out if I go back or not. So,
well, you need to find a job before you go anywhere else.
Well, I know that. I mean,
if you want a job, you need to go out the applications and do it, but don't just quit. And now we've got the house, the car payments, and all that, all the stuff we didn't have before. I can't go to work unless you want me to put the kids in daycare. And if I go to work, then we're spending all the money in daycare.
What are you doing? Now I came to see what you're doing, some barbecue or something.
My brother is hard-headed and he's stubborn sometimes, and sometimes, you know, I gotta talk to him, and, you know, I don't want my brother to lose his truck or, you know, lose his house. Then what he's gonna do about his family, you know, he got his family he got to take care of.
You know, I don't want to leave all y'all stranded with no damn jobs, but
yeah. It's all about us, you know, the whole crew. I mean, can't just go nowhere without the driller, you know, we can't go nowhere without each other. Watch each other's back all the time. Really what it's about. And sometimes you gotta suck it up and, you know, just blow some steam off, barbecue, call it good, and go back to work. I hope, actually, today he listens to me, and we're back out there. I'm pretty sure we are going to be. I hope so. But I guess he'll sleep on it, and we'll see after that. See what happens tomorrow. You know, blow it off and
Coming up, a roughneck explodes.
you know me.
Overnight, the graveyard crew finished the second of 4 wells in 50 days. Now they've got less than 30 days to drill the other 2 holes. But before they can move to the next site, Pee-wee and his crew have to pull 2 miles of pipe out of the ground.
We're trying to pull out about 10,500 foot of pipe right now. Maybe Cheston will learn how to work them tongs.
Pulling the pipe is dirty and dangerous, and Cheston needs to pay attention and keep up.
Usually to lay down the foot pipe takes about 6 hours. But with this on the floor, I don't know. Hey, grab a tool joint. Watch your face. It's a beautiful day to be rough naked. Watch those eyeballs. Oh, you watch your eyes. Ow, right in the eye. Pick them up. How you like rough taking down?
Cheston's trying, but after 5 hours on the rig floor, he's struggling to keep up. And Pee-wee's a hard driller to please.
Put tongue down and catch them low. No reason to get your hurt. There you go, sunshine. Super hand chest in there, he's killing us.
You know, after a while, it gets to the point where it's like, hey, don't disrespect me, bro. We're a team. You know, and the way you're making me feel right now is we're not a team. You know, so I mean, it's like why even work my ass off for this guy next to me when he's just, you know, riding my ass when I'm doing a good job.
After almost an entire shift of throwing the 800-pound tongs, Cheston's starting to get sloppy, and that's dangerous for everyone, especially him. Cheston latched his tongs too low and pays the price.
You didn't have your tongs up high enough.
When those tongs hit me, it felt like a sledgehammer. Somebody took a full swing of a sledgehammer and hit me with it. I mean, it hurt. I'm not gonna lie. A piece of iron coming at you just nailed me.
Pee-wee's been riding Cheston to keep him safe, but after 2 weeks, Cheston's still forgetting the basics. It's the last straw for Pee-wee.
If they don't let me change my crew, I'm gonna probably go. I mean, I don't want to leave. I got too much time invested, but I mean, they don't let me do what I want with my crew. They don't let. Then you got Freddie's fat ass, so.
With an inspection looming, Freddie knows that if Pee-wee quits, he'll need another driller fast.
If we have a problem in the sense where Pee-wee gets so aggravated he just gets in his truck and he drives off, and we see who's left on the rig. I'm sure Gerald can run this rig.
If Pee-wee quits because he can't fire Cheston, Derek Man Gerald is next in line for the drilling job, and that's exactly what he's waiting for.
Driller's job is to direct everybody else to get the job done. And I'd love to have a crew like Pee-wee and his boys. If I had a chance to direct somebody like that, we'd get this rig moved in half the time they're going to move it in.
With Pee-wee on the edge of quitting, Gerald's happy to give him a nudge.
You ain't in it. You ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, if this other job goes through, I'm gone.
Oh, you going somewhere?
I might.
You know, I hear Savannah down there in the Dallas-Fort Worth area since put out about 7 or 8 rigs. See, I got lines at every end of the... Been doing this 35 years. I got people all over the world I know that me and them call each other.
I've been stuck in this company since I started, so... I've been stuck in this company since I started.
Now, I mean, if you want to go overseas or something, I can hook you up. I know old boy down in Houston put you overseas like this. I've been over there 3 times. There's good money over there, but you know, you work 35 out, 35 in, you make about $18,000 a month, which ain't bad.
No.
And, you know, but yeah, I can hook you up with the people who can get you over there if that's what you want to do. You know, Pee-wee's a good hand, and he's frustrated, and he's young, and I guess he's looking at another job somewhere else. I would certainly like to have a drilling job, but if he abandons it, I'll take it. I have no problem with that. It's a dog-eat-dog world, and if he chooses to leave, that's a different story.
With the second of 4 wells in 50 days completed, the crews of Big Dog 28 hit the bar.
And I'm gonna be an atomic bomb.
It's always good to relax, man, after a hard day like today. You know, it's long, 100 degrees outside, sunburnt. You get home, man, it's always just great just to hang out with some friends, relax, you know, forget about work and just burn some time.
So it's funny to me that you said the chest is cute.
The simplest way is, all right, we just drill a hole in the ground. All right, just think of it that way.
While everyone else is celebrating, Brandon's reeling after his girlfriend dumped him.
So we've been together for like 2.5 years, and we broke up, but everybody's killing me, dude. It's like right now I'm like, damn, man, where's my girl though? I want to hug her and give her a kiss, tell her how much I love her. But I can't, you know, I'm here by myself, you know. I didn't break up with her, she broke up with me. I'm just dealing with it, you know what I mean?
It'll be all right. You just have fun tonight.
That was that. It was left sad.
No, I'm just waiting on Josh.
As the night wears on, Brandon's blowing off some steam. And a little trash talk is all it takes to light the fuse.
Are you serious, mother? Grandma. Hey, you want to talk? Don't beat around the bush. Beating around the bush. Damn, dude. Amazing, you know what I've been boys with you forever. You want to talk? Bring it on. I'm saying.
But the night's about to get a lot messier.
Let's get down! Sit down! Sit down! Hey, sit down! I'm not talking! Hey, what's up?
The Roughnecks of Big Dog 28 are out celebrating after completing the second of 4 wells.
We all still sit here,
But Brandon's out of control after a breakup with his girlfriend.
You want to talk? Beat around the bush, mother. Beating around the bush, mother. Up then, dude. Hey, I got this. Sit down. I'm not talking. Hey, what's up? You know me. Whatever. What's up? I'll f*** you up, Toby. Hey, man, we rode up here with them mother Josh. Them mother.
It's cool, bro. Come on, come on.
It ain't cool, man.
Hey, dude, they're not trying to start. They're trying to calm you down, bro.
Right? Where they going? Are they fighting downstairs now? Oh.
Joe, bro.
Are you trying to lie to me?
It's cool, brother.
I'm not going to be playing a bunch of damn games here.
I haven't had the best of luck, you know, with my life, and I've been, you know, charged with a couple of things, convicted of, you know, other things. But if someone starts some, it's go time. You know what I mean? I don't back down from nobody, man. I'm out here to have a good time out here in West Texas, and if anybody wants some, you know, it's time to knuckle up.
Tonight's Brandon's lucky night. The owner's not pressing charges, and he's getting off with a warning.
Hey, you must have did some slick talking, though. I thought you were going to jail.
Back out in the oil field, owner Autry Stevens' right-hand man, Walter Smith, is about to inspect Big Dog 28. He's Big Dog's operation manager and holds the fate of the Roughnecks in his hands. Driller Ron's night crew is on site prepping for the rig move. But Freddie's still relentlessly riding the Roughnecks.
Break it right there.
They told us to break it right there.
We're like on a time frame right now. trying to get to these leases as quick as we can. Do it as quick and as easy and as safe as we can without hurting nobody. Drill that hole in the ground. We'll get some bitch down and let's go to the next one and do the same thing.
Make it look halfway decent back here.
I told Freddie, I said, man, I try hard to be your friend. I said, but you're just a old man.
With Walter Smith on site, Freddie's moment of truth has arrived. If Walter doesn't like what he sees, it could be Freddie's last day.
I try to go out to all the rigs at least once a month. I have a lot of people working under me. Everybody's got to be watched.
Let me look around.
Well, I'll get you later.
All right, you take care, Walter.
I'll take care. Well, like I say, next week, on the next well, we'll get together on one day and.
All right. Thanks, Walter.
See you later.
Freddie whipped the rig into shape and got a good review, but he may have done more harm than good. Now the crews are pissed, and with 2 drillers on the verge of quitting, it's the problems Walter can't see that could bring down the rig.
Drillers, the hands, 2 pushers.
We can't be friends out here. These drillers know this, and I mean, they need to either pick their feet up or go down the road. It don't matter to me, you know? You can always find somebody else out there that'll work.
Back in Midland, Walter Smith is feeling the pressure from his boss, oilman Autry Stevens.
Rig 28, they TD'd yesterday. We've got a tight schedule here, Walter. We're here now, and we got to get over to here on the Liberty Dyer 34.
With the second hole completed, the crews only have 1 day to move Big Dog 28 to the next location and start drilling.
I think as far as getting to our next location, we're probably running a day behind, so we need to make up a day if we can. When do you think we'll get that well spudded?
Autry, short of a severe storm, we'll move that rig tomorrow.
That's what I like to hear.
Coming up.
I don't know and don't give a damn.
Cheston pushes Gerald over the edge.
Pack your go back, park cars for a damn living where you belong.
The Roughnecks of Big Dog 28 have completed the second of 4 wells in 50 days. Today, they're moving the 130-foot derrick and 500,000 ton of steel to the next location. After threatening to quit, Pee-wee's cooled off and is headed back to the rig.
Hopefully Gerald won't be working derrick for longer.
He's just too old. He's a good guy, but he's too old. He needs to be drilling or something. He don't need to be drilling my spot, but he needs to be drilling somewhere. I don't know if Cheston's doing better today. He knows what a wrench is now. He knows what a hammer is. So he's doing a little better. He'll do something so stupid. Hard retard.
Rig move is the most dangerous day for the Roughnecks, and Worm Cheston can't afford any mistakes if he wants to make it to quitting time.
Pumped up. Long day. All day going.
Pee-wee's not the only driller who's decided to stick around. Oscar's also back, but he's not gonna take any crap from Freddie.
I got kids and a wife. If I can't feed them, nobody's gonna feed them. Bottom line. Watch your feet. Come on down.
And no one's more excited than Pee Wee to see Driller Oscar at the rig move.
Even though we got the two new guys, you know, Cheston and Gerald, we're just lucky Oscar's here to save our ass. His crew's real good. You know, hell, he's the one that broke me out in the oil field, so he covers my ass and I help cover his ass, so.
Back in the day when I broke out and Pee Wee and all of us did, we were balls to the walls. No matter if we worked 8 hours, 12 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours, I mean, you know, we were bred for this.
With every crew on site, Pee Wee hands Cheston over to Oscar to see how the worm handles Oscar's notorious temper.
Hey, put it all back together like we had it.
Yeah, right.
Trust in her, where the this guy's name is. We don't got time for none of this, hey, my feelings are hurt, or I'm sick, or, you know, I've been out here before walking pneumonia and still getting what I need to get done.
They're gonna ride my butt anyways. I mean, that's how they were brought up in the field, and that's just how the field is. They all got the kicked out of them, just like I'm getting the kicked out of me.
He's a little slow. They get on 3 strikes. Either I whip their ass or they hit the road. Either which way, I'm gonna break them or make them. You can't break a horse in one day, you know what I'm saying? Just gotta keep on riding that motherfucker till he finally breaks.
After a grueling morning, the 130-foot derrick is finally lowered. But before they can load the derrick onto the trucks, Oscar and Cheston have to coil the cables.
Get 10 on that side. 10 on that side, pull it down towards you, bring it back this way. There you go. Don't pull too much of it. Go around, hurry. Pissing me off, dude. Hey, just get out of my way.
The entire rig move is waiting on the worm, and Oscar is quickly losing patience.
Lazy ass son of a bitch. Help out, do something. Get around. Grab that and pull it down. Hurry, you gotta do fast. Grab it. Pull it down, throw it towards me. Go around, hurry. This Jamie friendly bull. Well, I need some motherfuckers over to help me out.
The rig's ready to be moved to the new site.
Got, I don't know, we probably got 10 trucks on location and a crane. We're moving a lot of heavy equipment, and we're going to move it fast. Everybody has to look out for this heavy equipment because it can hurt you, it can kill you.
It's going great. We're damn near halfway done. We've got it moved off one location, hasn't been any injuries.
With Big Dog 28 on the new site, the race is on to get the derrick up and start drilling.
Let's see that pin!
Finally, the crew lowers the $60,000 drill bit into the hole and starts drilling their third well. And during the first connection, the driller will teach Cheston a valuable lesson. Even though the rig moves over, a roughneck should never let his guard down.
Watch out!
At Big Dog 28's new location, the Roughnecks have only been drilling 5 minutes, and there's already been an accident.
Watch out!
A 600-pound drill pipe slipped off the air hoist and almost killed Oscar.
Just, try and get done, all of us working our asses off. I just got caught, and when it did get caught, it had too much slack. When the slack came off, it just, slapped me in the head and my shoulder. And when it did that, I put the weight on my knee, and it just slingshot me off.
With Oscar temporarily out of commission, Cheston checks in with Gerald. But Gerald still needs a drilling job, and Pee-wee's return to the rig has the veteran in a foul mood.
You want to be red light, I'll be green light.
I won't be left alone for a while.
You mad? Hey, Gerald. Gerald.
What do you want, Cheston?
How do I get?
I don't know, and don't give a damn. Don't bother me. I've done told you about 10 times today.
No, how do, you just helped me. You just helped me.
You don't listen anyway, so
How do I
don't
get
listen to my damn help, all right?
I'm asking, how do I get in between this gap? Right here.
You don't understand the English language very well, do you?
You work by yourself then. Peace out. Stupid.
Oh, Cheston will sit around and ask you 6 million questions that doesn't make sense in the first place. He don't know his left from his right. He don't know which way to turn a bolt or anything else. But he'll sit there and ask you 60 questions about it. But when you answer his damn questions, he won't listen to you anyway. He just keeps on asking more questions. Well, you don't always get what you want to hear out here in this oil field. You just get the real answers. And if you can't deal with that, pack your and go back and park cars for a damn living where you belong. You don't belong in this man's oil field. When I broke out, I was 15 years old. I worked with a bunch of old men. And them old bastards worked me in the ground till I got it right. I don't have that kind of patience. If you don't know your left from your right, if you can't figure out you turn a nut to the right to get the mother to start, well, you're pretty stupid.
You can't change him. You can't change, 50-year-old man out of his ways. He's going to be who he is, and I'm going to be who I am. And, hey, you know what? Don't disrespect me, man. I have not disrespected you to this point. I understand you're frustrated. I'm still new. I'm here working. I'm not going to quit.
After only 2 weeks on the same crew, Gerald and Cheston are at each other's throats. But without the veteran, the Worms got no one. Next time on Black Gold, nerves are at the breaking point as the crews on Big Dog 28 struggle with a well from hell.
Oh, we're gonna have a hell of a trouble with this hole.
Old hands leave.
It's something I had to do.
New hands are hired. But if the Roughnecks can't save this hole,
Damn it!
it's the end of the line for Big Dog 28.
They lose their jobs.